Okay. Have you ever wondered what that big white building at the top of Fort Street is? Not many people know, but it was one of the first churches to be built on Oahu. The Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace has stood strong and tall through many generations, and for many to come. Hi, do you happen to know what that building is?
It's the church, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so do you know what this building behind us is?
A church?
So if I were to ask you where the Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace was, do you think you could tell me?
Is it right behind me?
Do you know anything else about it?
I think there's services on Wednesdays, I think. But yeah, I don't really know anything other than that.
No. No? Okay, thank you.
Throughout the past 168 years,
the cathedral has gone through extensive changes. Its surroundings show the massive growth on Honolulu as an urban city. Fort Street used to be filled with traffic from automobiles and cable cars. Now it's filled with pedestrian traffic from students and staff at HPU and business professionals. An orphanage that was once connected to the cathedral is now the building adjacent to it, known as the Kamiano Center and HPU's Freer Center. Throughout the hustle and bustle of life, the cathedral has gone through extensive aging both inside and out.
We are here in the Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace in downtown Honolulu. And this cathedral was built in 1843. So it is a very ancient building for us Americans. And when Father Damien arrived here, he had his welcome here, and he was ordained a priest here. When Blessed Mary Ann arrived, she also was welcomed here with her sisters, and so this is a very historic place. This is symbolic of the unity of our whole diocese. The people throughout the islands of Hawaii are one, and this is the Mother Church of the whole diocese of Honolulu.
The reality of the cathedral's aging has brought about a new period of restoration for the church. A termite infestation of the old treated wood in the middle layer of the church's interior has caused much damage. The windows, floors, furniture, chairs, sounds, and ceiling are part of the $1 million upgrade to make this restoration possible.
My name is Father Gordon Combs. I'm a Capuchin Franciscan, presently ministering at the Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace in downtown Honolulu. It is a very historical, old, 168-year-old church. It is well known and loved by people for many generations. People come from all over to worship in this church. We have people who live in the area, we have people who live outside the area, but families have always traditionally come and celebrated the Mass here, and their baptisms and weddings and funerals at the cathedral. It's a very active parish, it's a very active cathedral. We have 2 Masses a day, one at 6:30 in the morning, one at 12 noon, and you have all sorts of people who, some live in the neighborhood, some work in the neighborhood, that come and celebrate with us. We have students at HPU who drop in to celebrate Mass with us, and it's open all day from 6:30, well, probably from 6 in the morning till 6 at night. It's open, people can come in and do come in and make private visits outside of the regular times of Mass and worship and celebrations. But it's a downtown oasis in Honolulu. It's an oasis in the sense it's an opportunity and a place to come away from the noise, the hustle and bustle of daily life, and quietly sit and meditate and pray and thank God for the blessings you receive.
Many historical events have taken place at Our Lady of Peace, such as the priest ordination of Saint Damien of Molokai. Today, a relic of Saint Damien is viewable inside the cathedral. Because of its rich history, this cathedral needs to be preserved.
I'm sure when the founders of this church built it, they wouldn't have imagined that over 150 years from now, we would still be here. And as we look to the future, my hope is that 100 years down the road from now, we'll still be able to share with the people of that time, especially our young people who are growing up now, the rich legacy of our Catholic faith that this church reminds us of. And the preservation of this cathedral building is a great opportunity for us to share with the future generations the legacy of our faith. It's a visible reminder of the rich tradition that we have as Catholic Christians here in Hawaii, and that we want to share with others as well.
This is Alyssa Amsal reporting for Hawaii Pacific News.